Dominica's ability to withstand climate change and the island's resilience with respect to disasters are the key focus of a workshop that the Dominica Meteorological Service has put on. With complete details, here's Shanna Esprit.
So, Sheena, the first global framework for climate services in-country workshop was held to implement a mechanism for the development and efficient delivery of climate service products which will assist in decision making. The workshop, which was held today at the Office of Disaster Management, addressed international, regional and national contexts of climate services, among others. The workshop was also facilitated by the Dominica Meteorological Service in collaboration with the CIMH, or rather Caribbean Institute for Meteorology and Hydrology, and also supported by the World Meteorological Organization through USAID funding. Mid-level meteorological technician Karen Basil Lawrence says small island developing states are particularly susceptible to hydrometeorological hazards such as tropical cyclones, thunder, coastal storm surges, and flooding, among others.
The level of vulnerability of these small island developing states to weather and climate hazards has been demonstrated by the severity of impacts over recent years, due mainly to tropical storms, but also impacts of prolonged heavy rainfall, droughts and floods. Climate change will likely increase the frequency and/or severity of weather and climate hazards.
Meanwhile, climatologist for the Caribbean Institute for Meteorology and Hydrology, Cedric Van Merbeek, said the workshop is about helping Dominica to make better decisions from the climate side.
So this workshop today, which is funded through the United States Agency for International Development with generous funding from the American people, as well as from Environment Canada, what we are doing here today is to bring together the Met Service in Dominica as well as relevant stakeholders from different sectors in the country that are part of the climate sensitive sectors. For instance, water is affected by weather. For instance, agriculture is affected by drought, by heat, etc. So all of those sectors that are involved in the information process for climate and for weather are represented here today.
The climatologist explained that we need to become more resilient to climate disasters and hazards.
Thank you, Shanna.